This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
How officials in Luzerne County continue to adjust to the pandemic next. Hi there, and thanks for joining us today. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Using video surveillance and GPS data from a cell phone, police have made an arrest in a murder case in Hazleton. Yafet Rodriguez has been charged with the murder of Ashok Kumar Patel on December 12th at Craig's Food Mart in Hazleton. Rodriguez was arrested on December 19th on drug charges and has been in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility with no bail. Investigators found a red hooded Nike sweatshirt, black gloves, and a black face mask, which were seen on surveillance video the night of the murder at an auto detailing business Rodriguez owned in Hazleton. A release from Luzerne County District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis says Rodriguez shot Patel, who was working as a clerk, and then stole more than $14,000 from Craig's Food Mart. In other news, Luzerne County continues to work hard to offer services to residents during the pandemic. Here's an interview with our Janine Lassant and Luzerne County Manager David Pedri.
Talk about working through the pandemic, how it has affected departments, and how you're moving through that in 2021.
Most importantly, every single aspect of county business is still up and running. It took a little bit of time and effort to make sure that we do have all of our online and mailing components. We have changed a lot of different things in the county. So if anybody wants to do business with the county, they got to pay a tax bill. You got to do your license to carry for your firearm, anything along those lines. Just go online first or give us a call at the office first, because that's our best opportunity, because there is basically only one or two things that you have to come into the county courthouse and look somebody face to face. I know for our residents in the Hazleton area, that means a lot. So things like license to carry permit, you can now mail everything in and then come back and schedule your picture, and it gets tied up pretty quickly.
What are some things that we've learned from the pandemic that actually has helped the county run business more smoothly and effectively?
Well, I think, from the county's perspective, what we saw is the incredible movement to the remote workforce. I would be the first to say that I was probably a little slower on accepting this, because I think I always a person who wants to talk to people, wants to get out there and see those things. But now we see the remote workforce working not only in Luzerne County, but across for all of our businesses. And it's a matter of us at the county to support those small businesses in order to help them get there. So our workers are out in the community right now. It saves them the travel time. We've been doing pretty well with it. It's always a work in progress, but we are much better than we were 9 months ago.
What are some of the challenges that you still face?
Well, definite challenges every single day. Listen, the first is that the COVID is really, truly here in Luzerne County. And this is what I need to always say, and in whatever interview we possibly can say, and try to just drive this thing home, is that it's not just in one location. When we started in April, people were saying, it's only out of this one packing plant, or it's only out of this one area. It's not anymore. In Luzerne County, we've seen true community spread over these past couple of weeks, and it's been scary. So like any other business, we've had to adjust the way we do things. We've had employees that are sick. We had over 20 corrections officers who were out a couple of weeks ago. You got to adjust those things. You got to make sure that shifts are maintained, because you can't shut down a prison because people are sick. So we continue to ask other people to step up, just like every other business across the county. Most importantly, though, the coronavirus is still alive here in Luzerne County. It's very, very important to wear your masks. You got to hand sanitize. We've been saying these things all over again, but it's not done here. And until we get the vaccine, I don't think it will be.
Talking about the vaccine, there are two vaccines out. Has that helped the county? Are any of the county employees going to be offered that, especially in the prisons?
The first step would be our first responders. So you're looking at our emergency management, our sheriff's department, and our corrections officers. We were actually working with Department of Health on those things as well. This is the first round of the vaccine. As everybody knows, it's the vaccine, then the booster that you have to maintain. But these are the people who have to come to work, and they got to be here. Obviously, our 911 operators as well. Throughout this entire pandemic, don't forget, we've had 911 coverage throughout the entire thing. So you're looking at, when you pick up a phone, that's a county employee on the other side. And that person has probably worked a 12-hour shift, 14-hour shift to be there, but they'll be there. So I think that we should get them vaccinated and move on from there.
And quickly, the hot job right now that you are looking at is the Director of Elections and Registration in Luzerne County. Where are we at? When will that be picked? How will that affect the position as well?
So now we're looking for the next elections director. I hope to get that done, and after consultation with the election board by the end of this month in January, because whoever it is, the time doesn't stop running. June primary is coming up right around the corner. Actually, the May primary in 2021. Let's get up and running because we got to get our votes in.
Very good. Nice chatting with you. Keep us up to date on Luzerne County here in 2021. Hopefully by the summer, we'll see some of the new norm come back.
We'll get there, Janine. Until then, stay safe. Appreciate you having me on.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Thursday, it's partly sunny with highs in the 30s. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low near 30. Friday, a 20% chance of rain and snow showers after 1 p.m., mostly cloudy with highs in the 40s. Friday night, an 80% chance of rain and snow showers, becoming all snow after 11 p.m. with lows in the 30s. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow showers, mixing with rain after 11 a.m., then gradually ending. It'll be mostly cloudy with highs in the 30s. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with lows in the 20s. Sunday is partly sunny with highs in the 30s. And Sunday night, mostly cloudy with lows in the 20s. Let's talk Schuylkill League boys basketball on the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Nativity moved to 2-0 in Division III play, and Marian is 0-1 after a loss to the Hilltoppers. DeWin Concepcion had 14 points and 13 rebounds for Marian. In another Division III game, Weatherly beat Monoy area. Caden Styka paced Monoy with 19 points. North Schuylkill and Tamaqua lost in Schuylkill League Division I games. Jack Flynn scored 19 points for North Schuylkill, and Nate Gregoire had 18 for Tamaqua. Coming up in sports, Father Alan Hoffa, the interim head of school at Marian Catholic, talks about his journey from college football to the priesthood. Next, our Janine Lassant talks with an actress who's from our area who has a new movie coming out. And in the SSPTV Spotlight, Sam Lassant discusses eye exams for infants with Dr. James Diem.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mary Ferry of Freeland, the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. Terrence J. Buddy Heffernan, age 70, of Zion Grove. A funeral service will be held on Monday at 11 a.m. at Bethany United Methodist Church in Nuremberg. Friends may call Monday from 10:30 to 11 a.m. at the church. The Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen is in charge of arrangements. Ethel E. Mott, age 90, of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. James Kashak, age 83, of Hazleton. Services will be private under the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Teresa M. Yamola, age 83, who passed away on January 3rd. A service will be held on Saturday at 11:15 a.m. at Our Lady of Grace Cemetery in Langford. The John F. Givish Funeral Home in Philadelphia is in charge of arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.